Good morning to all. Positive thinking must be followed by positive doing. With this beautiful quotation, we'll start a new lesson today. That is your computer ethics and crimes. Okay. So, what is computer ethics and what are the crimes happened by use of computer? We'll learn today. Okay. You must have heard about the crimes happening nowadays. That is suppose somebody's social media account is hacked, Instagram account hacked, Facebook account hacked, okay, and sometimes where you must have heard that somebody's bank account hacked, money transferred to other accounts, okay. So these are comes under crimes. New laws also are coming to solve these cyber crimes, okay. So how can you use the computers while we are using internet, okay. So that is what rules we should follow. That is your computer ethics. Okay, so let us see. Set of guiding principles for using computer without causing harm to other is called computer ethics. Computer ethics sets certain guidelines for communication and interaction among people over internet without causing any harm to the people and their data. Means you use the computer, use internet, but you use in such a way so that others data and they will not be affected by your activity. Okay, so there are variety of cyber threats on the internet today. They may cause psychological harm. Sometimes how they are making psychological harms. Some are means cyber threats we are getting. Okay, some are means what is asking for money. Okay, some other types of threats are also there. Okay, so sometimes people's getting depressed. Some are making means ending their life also for this means for this threatening and their loss of important data and information. That is another thing. Okay, next, what is cyber threats and how can you protect from them? Okay, an online computer is exposed to the threat of viruses, spyware, unauthorized access and information theft. When we are doing the computer online, means when we are using internet. Okay, once information is stolen, it can be used for criminal purposes by the hackers. Hackers can use a computer to commit criminal activities and send out to spy. Viruses. So main is your virus. Okay, so that is, this is a very means familiar and known term to everybody. Okay, what is virus? Okay, yeah, and virus is it may be a piece of program, it may be a code, okay, which can be entered into your computer without your knowledge, and then it will destroy your data and files. Okay, sometimes it affect our operating system so that the whole disk we have to format. Sometimes it affects our booting process so that the computer will not start also. So many types of problems happen when a computer or virus enters into our computer. Okay, so viruses are malicious codes that attach themselves with program files and corrupt them. They destroy useful data, format or corrupt data storage. Entire computer system can be rendered useless. Trojans. Viruses are not of one type. We just given a common name, whatever means malicious programs enters to your computer and affects our data and files. We given them the name as a virus, but they are of different types. Okay, one type is known as Trojans. We tell it as Trojan horse also. Okay, this program looks like a useful program. Always will find it is a coming to you as a useful program, so you'll click on that, you will install it in your computer. So once you will do that, it will means installed in your computer, it will attach to any files and then it will destroy your computer. Means computer data and files. Okay, Trojans are the malicious programs that are promoted as useful utilities or software and once installed affect the computer system and files. Worms. Okay, worms are the program codes that spread their copies over a network from one computer to another and make the computer slower in processing. You can see this picture. If the computers are connected in the network, then Once means if it is installed in one computer, then it will transfer to other computers connected in that network, so that the whole computers connected in the network will be affected. Okay. Antivirus. So protect the computer from virus, we use antiviruses. Okay. It is also known term. Antiviruses provide robust and effective protection to the computer. Okay. Users should have an antivirus software installed on their computer. You must, because nowadays in a large scale we are using internet. Okay. Every time we are using internet. So an antivirus software must be installed in your computer, and it must be regularly updated also. It doesn't mean that once you have installed then antivirus, then it will work. You have to upgrade or update that antivirus time to time, so that when a new virus will come, it can identify and can detect that virus, and can able to remove that virus also. It is also important to keep the antivirus updated regularly to identify and neutralize newly developed malicious programs. Okay. Many types of antivirus softwares are there. You can see this picture. I have given example of some like Avast, McAfee, your Norton antivirus, Bitdefender. So Trend Micro, many antivirus softwares are there. Which you can use to protect your computer from virus attack. Another level of protection is your firewall. Okay. The firewall provides another level of protection to prevent incoming attacks. Operating system provides firewall protection, which can be activated to filter unwanted access to the computer over a network. Means it can protect your computer from spyware, unauthorized mails. Okay, if any means on hardware also it can means protect. So private networks use firewalls to keep unwanted IP addresses filtered out. You can see this picture. How the firewall will be installed. Then if any type of virus will coming from the internet, then it will not allow the computer means to that files or the virus to enter into your computer. Okay, so that your computer will be safe. Operating system update. Okay. Windows updates and update of your browser fills a security holes and box which hackers can use to access your computer. Do not install undesired utilities or plugins in your browser. Do not open strange, unrecognized emails or attachments even from a reliable source. Worms spread by infected attachments and may launch email attack to the other users. Necessary attachments should be saved and virus scanned. Okay. That means if this is installed in your computer, means you have to update your operating system or your browser regularly. Okay, that may protect your computer. Do not open strange unrecognized emails or attachment even if from a reliable source. Okay, that contains always a virus known as your spam mails. Okay. Worms spread by infected attachments and may launch email attack to other users. Necessary attachments should be saved and virus scanned. Suppose attachment or any file somebody has sent to you, before downloading means you should scan it. Okay, you must scan it before means using in your computer that file. Spyware or hardware. Spyware means that is a software which will watch your activities, like what websites you are visiting, what confidential information you are giving, like PIN number, OTP number, credit card number, debit card number, password. So these things it will watch and it will give it to a third party. Okay, for money people are doing it. Okay, and this is a one type of what is crime. Spyware installed itself in the computer without the user's knowledge and monitors keystrokes while giving password. It will not means seen in the screen. Okay, it will be shown you as asterisk or hash symbols or something else. So you will feel that I am safe, but your keystrokes will be recorded. Okay, and take screenshots whenever you have given message. That screenshot will be automatically taken. Reads chats, collect device and user information and forwards to the malicious owner of such program. That means the person who has sent this spyware and installed in your computer to that person. So loss of confidential information and identity theft are the threats posed by spywares. Okay. How can you protect your computer from this spyware? Install an effective spyware detecting software. Keep your operating system and browser updated. Check if an unnecessary software is being installed. You have not installed and you will find that software is automatically installed. It may be a spyware. Okay. So carefully read and close any warning boxes that look like important messages. Be careful while installing free programs, games or shareware. Free programs contain spyware. While downloading any free program, you must be a bit careful. Okay. Spam. Spam is unsolicited or undesired junk email, usually promotional material. Senders of such emails are called spammers. Spams have a link that lures the users into clicking it. This confirms user's email ID and that brings in more spam in future. So once you click on this spam mails and your email ID will be confirmed, so that more and more mails will come to you from that ID. Okay. Protection from spam. How can you protect? You can use filters. Okay. Use spam filtering settings in the email service. Filter is there in the email service. You can use that filter so that it will protect the emails coming from unauthorized source. Share your personal email ID only with those you trust. Do not display your email ID online for everyone to access. Create separate email accounts for public use. Look out for spelling mistakes and bad grammar in the mail. These mistakes are done by spammers to pass through the spam filter. Okay. If email containing some messages with spellings and grammar, bad grammar, okay, that means it is not coming from an authorized source. Okay. Phishing and pharming, two terms are there. What is phishing and what is pharming? Phishing means fraudulently acquiring sensitive information from the users by impersonating trusted websites like banks and e-commerce merchants, etc. is called phishing. E-commerce means while we are doing online shopping, okay, we are giving our details, that time debit card number, credit card number, password, okay, address also giving, phone number also giving, so that may be hacked. Okay. Trusted websites like bank websites, if it will be hacked, then our data will be hacked. So phishers target the details like pins, passwords and answer to security questions. Phishing occurs generally in the form of an email or through a legitimate sounding phone call. Okay. A phone call will come and they may tell you to click somewhere or something. If you do, then your information will go. Okay. Nowadays a link will come to you and if you click on that link, suppose it will look like a useful link as if it is coming from your bank. Okay. And when you click, it will ask you for some information. If you give that, then your account will be hacked. Okay. So don't use that. Don't do that. Okay. What is pharming? When website's traffic is redirected to another unauthorized fake URL, then it is called pharming. Okay. Means you click in one link, it will redirect to another link, then another link like this to reach to the server where the file is located. So hackers somehow get access to the website server and manipulate the configuration files which identify the server as host websites and internet. Okay. Protection. How can you protect from phishing and pharming? Install anti-phishing software. Means crimes are there and what is viruses are there, spywares are there, and then anti-phishing, anti-spyware, okay, all are there, but we have to use that. Okay. Never give any sensitive information related to finance and security like pins, password, bank balance, transaction details, identification numbers, etc. in reply to undesired emails and never on phone. Always cross-check the source of emails and phone call with the concerned agency. Today, all authentic agencies like banks and merchants have their own secured apps for transactions. Download and use them on your mobile phones instead of unknown third-party apps. Phishers address the targets with fancy terms like valued customer, This term will look like as if it is a very means giving respect to us, okay, but if this type of address is coming, it is a fake, okay, but if it will coming from authorized sources, it will give the your name, correct name, username, customer ID, okay, then you can trust that it is coming from a authorized source. Regularly check your financial statement and account details. Never ignore operating system, antivirus and browser upgrades. Do them as and when promoted or required. Okay. Websites should deploy effective firewalls with suitable settings to prevent unauthorized access and intrusion. How secure socket layer certification is done for websites by known authorized certification authorities. Okay, means every website has given a secure socket layer certification. That means it is a trusted website. How can you come to know that it is a trusted website or not? You can see this picture that in the website you are accessing, if there is a padlock symbol is there, then it is a trusted website. Okay, and if the address or URL HTTPS is in the beginning, then it is a secure website. S stands for your secure. Okay, and if you are getting an open padlock or without any padlock in your website, immediately leave. It is an unauthorized source. Okay, so check the website certificate of a padlock in the address bar. All secure websites have SSL secure socket layer certificates. If padlock icon is of open lock, then website is not secured and must be left immediately. Okay. Firewalls we have already discussed. Firewall protects our computer. It is a security combination of hardware and software that is used to protect server and network resources from unauthorized access and intrusion. Firewall checks the incoming data packets over the networks and filters out which do not have suitable and sufficient permission to access the network. This way, a level of protection is created right at the gates of the network. Okay, so it will protect our computer. If firewall will be installed, it can be used as a hardware or a software. Okay, both we can use. So rest of the things we'll read in the next class. Okay, thank you all. Have a nice day.